Today I'm going to be talking about Josh Rosebrook's Active Infusion Serum sample that I got from Aurora Beauty. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Aurora Beauty and Josh Rosebrook, then I'm going to talk about the product itself, and finally I'm going to give you my opinion of it. My name is Sharon, and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe below and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. Okay, so let's get started. Aurora Beauty sells products from a variety of different brands, and they have the opportunity for you to try samples. So I believe it was about $3 or $4 a piece, and you could get 5 samples. Each sample is $3 or $4, and there was a minimum of 5, so I purchased 15 samples from them. And what they say is you are able to patch test these products. So what this means is you're trying them out on your hair or skin, making sure, one, you have no reactions, and just seeing if you like the product, if it works well with you, if you like the texture, if you like the scent and the color. And now what I did is I purchased some more higher end products, expensive products that were out of my price range, but that I still wanted to try before I bought. So the full size of this was 1 ounce, and it was $75, and this was, like I said, only a couple of dollars, and I believe this is 2 milliliters. So I'm going to talk more about this later. So first I want to talk about Josh Rosebrook. And I hadn't heard much about him, and I checked out his website, and I really like the information that he has there. So he has like his manifesto, his approach, his ingredients, and the sources. And if you scroll down, you can also learn more about us, and he tells his story. So what happens is he was 10 years old when he got into hair. He had a natural affinity to it, like a knack, and he was cutting and styling his friends' and family's hair. Later on, as a teen, he got more into skincare. So this love of beauty allowed him to go to cosmetology school, and he ended up working in higher end salons. So he had all of this experience before he started his own company or his own brand. Now, a lot of stuff that he does, I just really like. So on his team, he has experts or professionals in the field. He's got a phytochemist, he has an herbalist, he has an aromatherapist. So he acknowledges the fact that he can't do everything, and he has to reach out to other people. Now, due to the fact that he has all the experts on his team, he is allowed to do things in-house. So for example, his extracts that he makes and his infusions, those are all done in-house. They do themselves. He has a lot of information on his ingredient page as well, about where he gets about a little bit more about each individual raw ingredient that he has, whether it's GMO and the source and things like that. He does also touch upon preservatives, which is something that I really like. I used to think that preservatives were these horrible things. I've come to realize that they're really fantastic. And he says that you need preservatives or a preservative system in place, even with these natural hair and skincare products. So what preservatives do is they are preventing natural things from growing in your products. These are bacteria, yeast, mold, and fungus. These are 100% natural. I still don't want them in my products. These are microorganisms. That means just because a product smells okay or it looks okay, you cannot necessarily see them. You need a microscope. So he does acknowledge preservatives are needed. He touched upon one ingredient, which was potassium sorbate, and he has a link, and you can read more about that. But I think that is very important, and he's kind of going against the current where people are shunning preservatives, and I hope that he paves the way for people to understand how fantastic they really are. Some other things about him, his products, they are either organic or certified organic or wild crafted, and cruelty-free. They are also made in the US. He does believe that we have the ability to heal ourselves, and our hair and skin can regenerate. And he is using plants in order to help us do that. Because it is a natural skincare line and hair care line, there are certain things he avoids. He talks about parabens, artificial fragrance and colors, sulfates, silicones, petrochemicals, and GMOs as examples, but I'm sure he doesn't use other ingredients. So that's a little bit about Josh Rosebrook and his company. Now I want to talk to you guys about this active infusion serum. So, like I said, I mentioned this, I believe, is 2 milliliters. There's nothing on here to indicate that. However, I have another product. This is from Daewoo Extracts, which is an aromatherapy company, and you can see these look like they're the same. And I know this one looks taller, the shoulder looks taller, but this is also thinner than this one. So this one is more squat. Now inside, they do have some differences. I'm going to be very careful because I've only used this a couple times. This is, first of all, a screw-off top. Then inside, you have just the hole there. And now, with other of these, some of these 2 milliliter containers you can buy Orifice reducers. This is an orifice reducer. It makes the orifice or the hole smaller so you can get it out drop by drop. So that's not a big deal breaker there. Because this is short and squat, I'm less likely to knock it over. Also, the fact that I just paid a few dollars for this, I would be upset if it spilled, but I wouldn't be like utterly heartbroken. So the product itself, as you guys can see, it's kind of yellowish. It's very oily. And I'm going to read a little bit from his website and tell you guys a little bit more about it. So what he says, he has, like I said, this is 1 ounce, which is their travel size, is $75. And he says it is skin supporting nut and seed oils. So if you do have any nut allergies or seed oil allergies, make sure you guys read the ingredients and also patch test. It's good for all skin types. It's nutrient dense and it helps with modern skin problems such as inflammation, dryness, and accelerated skin decline, so aging basically. Regenerating herbal antioxidants and phytonutrients can calm, nourish, and moisturize your skin for protection and superior barrier functions. So he says, what he does here is he also has the benefits. So he discusses the ingredients listed here, and he also tells you like how they can help. For example, licorice is known to brighten skin. Dandelion can calm or reduce redness, things like that. As far as how to use this, you're supposed to mist on the hydrating accelerator first and then use 1 pump of this in a circular pressing motion. So that's that. Now the ingredients are where I have some issues with this product. So first of all, his ingredients are, the ingredient list is just beautiful to look at. It has either asterisks, which means certified organic, across is organic. It is vegan, cruelty-free, and made in the US. So a few things. The first thing is he does not have the botanical name or the INCI name. So as you know, ingredients have the botanical name that are used, or the scientific name, whatever you want to call it, and you have the common name. He doesn't have that for one. The second thing he actually has here is they do not include the natural essential oils constitute breakdown. These are a list of possible allergens that are in certain essential oils. Now, in the EU, they require them to be separately, and they say it's confusing. So they say this is only for the EU that's required. The US doesn't require it. Since the US doesn't require it, they're not going to do it. So they are following the rules, but they're making it more difficult if you are sensitized or if you have irritations to those products. So I'm going to go over the products. He basically has 3 categories. He's got the carrier oils, he's got the herbs, the plants, and then he has essential oils. So the carrier oils, he's got avocado, marula, jojoba, hemp seed oil. Now because he has hemp seed oil has a notorious shelf life. It usually lasts around 6 months in the refrigerator. I've seen it go as long as 12 months, but it is usually short. So because this has hemp oil in it, I would refrigerate it and use it up within about 6 months. Sunflower, apricot, evening primrose, almond, grapeseed, sea buckthorn are the carrier oils that he has, and these all have oil after them. Then he has some of the herbs, which are goji berry, raspberry, turmeric, rose petals, sage, eyebright, dandelion, alfalfa, ashwagandha, black cohosh, rosehip, calendula, milk thistle, bladderwrack, which is a seaweed, I believe, ginger, licorice, chickweed, elderberry, marshmallow, fenugreek, cat's claw. Lavender, St. John's wort, cinnamon, ginkgo are the ones that he has. And then you get into the essential oils. Now, in addition to the essential oils, he also has vanilla extract, which vanilla is usually extracted into alcohol, but it can also be extracted into oil. So I'm not sure what he's using to extract his vanilla. So he has that. He has ylang ylang, rosemary, and eucalyptus. Now, there are different types of ylang ylang. There's actually, I think it's 6 different fractions of ylang ylang. You've got extra, fine, complete, 1, 2, and 3 of ylang ylang. And they're used for different things. For example, the ylang ylang complete is usually used for its therapeutic value, and the ylang ylang fine or extract, I can't remember, are used for scent. Now, eucalyptus, there's many different types of eucalyptus. And some people have reactions to certain types of eucalyptus. So the issues that I have are that he does not list the INCI name. And if you have some reaction to a certain eucalyptus, you have no idea which one this is. So I wish he would have listed the INCI or the botanical name of each product, or sorry, of each raw ingredient. And I'm not sure why he's not doing this. I just don't understand it, because everything about his website seems to be very ethical and transparent, and this is just the exact opposite. As far as not listing the individual constitutes, the allergens for the essential oils, I know a lot of companies don't do that. But again, seeing what I know about his company, about his website, he seems to be transparent and he's not listing that. So I have used this a couple times. As you can see, it is nearly full here at the top, and I will continue to use this. I would not repurchase this again. One is the price, and two, the ingredient list. I don't agree with it. I don't think the ingredient list is safe at all. I believe they should make some changes, especially when people have allergies. So now I want to hear from you guys. I gave you guys a lot of information about Josh Rosebrook as well as his company. I talked about the ingredients. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever purchased anything from Josh Rosebrook? If you have, let me know what you bought and your opinion of it. And if you haven't, head on over to his website. I really do like what I can see about his website, and I know he has a high reputation, or a good reputation. The ingredient list, on the other hand, is just something that I personally take issue with. So please leave a comment below. I do enjoy reading them. Like this video and give it a big thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. We'll see you guys later.